Mission accepted.
Hey, what's happening, gamers? Welcome back to Gundam Reborn, and we hope you enjoyed the Toonami intro that's going to be playing at the start of every Gundam thing. And if you're wondering, are you going to make another intro? No, because it took 3 hours to put together.
Yeah, Kwing was up all night doing that, so if he sounds a little tired today, that's why.
Right.
Yeah.
So, you guys requested to have Amber check out other Gundams I've been following, and thank you to all the anime people we have. I've never seen some of you guys, and the conversations that you've been having is very titillating. It's so cool that they're telling us all about Gundam. And
yeah, some of the questions that we didn't even realize about some of the characters. Yeah, you guys explained it to us, so thank you.
But Amber's gonna check out Crossbone Gundam. That looks really cool. He's a pirate. That's fitting for a hero to pilot.
Totally.
恐怖機動ビグザム
The Terror of Big Zam.
ジオン軍が築いた宇宙要塞
Wish
ソ
there was a
ロ
way to
マ
make
ン
the narrator stop.
その攻略が連邦軍の目的であった踊りとなったホワイトベース
So they're sending White Base into a trap, basically.
陽動のため
Or
サイド
leading it
6へ
somewhere.
入港そこでアムロはララースンという少女に遭遇する
Or Layla.
Layla. Actually, no. It is for
Lala.
Lala or Layla. I don't remember, but she's a new type. She's a she's kind of like Char's girl.
Oh, okay.
Sort of. I think I never understood that.
1羽の白鳥が力尽き湖に落ちる
すいません突然あの鳥のこと好きだったんですか
Oh yeah, that's right. Amuro meets her on this colony.
美しいものが嫌いな人がいるのかしら
あいや僕の聞きたいのはそういうことじゃなくて
綺麗な目をしているのね
不思議な交換からララーに惹かれるアムロしかし次にララーと再会した時そのそばにいたのは宿命のライバル
So I guess when he saw her with Char, he had like intense jealousy.
アムロレイです
アムロレイアムロレイ不思議と知っているような名前だな
Okay, this scene, they were not in military costumes when they met, and Char wasn't wearing his mask.
Okay.
So, yeah. They were on a date, and he bumped into them at the waterfront.
Oh.
知っている僕はあなたを知っている
私はシャアーズナブルご覧の通り軍人だここは中立サイドだ敵の士官と会ったからといってそこまで固くなることはない
サイド6を出港したホワイトベースをドズル配下のコンスコン艦隊が襲撃するこの戦いはサイド6でテレビ中継されシャアとララーもその様子を見ていた
白いモビルスーツが勝つわ
ガンダムは映っていないはずだがな
わかるわそのために大佐は私のような女を拾ってくださったんでしょ
ララーは賢いな
そういう言い方嫌いです大人っぽくって
そうだな気をつけよ
Oh, she doesn't want to be called wise because that makes her feel old or something.
ララーの言う通りアムロは12機のリックドムをわずか3分でニュータイプとしてララーと同等かそれ以上の覚醒を見せるアムロにシャアは深く
体制に取り込まれたニュータイプが私の敵となっているのは面白くないそれは私のザビ家打倒を阻むものとなる
Alright, so there it is, right there. So, the previous episodes that we did, they were all pre-recorded, and I didn't remember about Char and things like that. Char is the former royalty. He and his sister were. His father was wiped out by the Zabi clan, and they took power. So, kind of think of, like, Char and his sister as, like, the whole Russian thing. Like, you know, being dethroned and having somebody else come in and take the Tsar's place or whatever.
Yeah, yeah.
That guy is part of the Zabi family, so he's a problem.
The people that hurt Char's family.
Yeah.
Or killed them.
So now what they're doing is they're sending out this guy's very big mobile suit to take on the Gundam, and he's like, it's a huge suit.
Okay.
And of course, he's the brother of that guy, who's the brother of Gar, or whatever his name was.
Okay.
Yeah. Alright, so he's going out pretty much without any, he has hardly any forces to face the Gundam, so he's gonna go visit his wife and family one last time and help them evacuate.
Great laugh there.
Go home and be a family man.
Jaburo で補充パイロットとして配属されたスレッガーローの姿もあった。
Slagger Law, yeah, he's cool.
スレッガーは自身の無事を思って涙してくれた未来に母の形見の指輪を託して出撃する。
おふくろの形見の指輪、空でなくしたら大変だ。あんたが預かっといてくれよ。
連邦軍には切り札となる新兵器。
Blah blah blah.
A love story going on there.
Well, yeah, but things don't always go according to plan.
Yeah, that's the thing about anime is like I'm not used to it from watching American cartoons. It's like when I watch anime, it's like main characters die, and I'm just like,
they
what?
die left and right. It's like, what?
No, wait, they're too important to die.
Okay, but
it's
here's
like, no,
here's
but
the,
that's realism.
This is the difference between. This is a recap of like the Terror of Big Zam. This is like a recap of like essentially they've combined 5 or 6 episodes of this arc into just one.
That was pretty amazing how they just combined it so much.
So I mean, that Slagger Law character, he was in probably like 20 episodes or something, but he's only going to be in this episode, just like Matilda or whatever her name was, who died on Jaburo or whatever. She was in several episodes.
Yeah. Well, oh sorry, I was supposed to push start.
That's okay.
You were explaining it really well to me, so just if you guys already know, Luke's explaining it for me.
Whee! Let's destroy stuff. I don't know, after seeing that intro, like, it really pumps me up to destroy stuff.
Yeah, that was great. So that was clips from the game, but with the audio, some of the audio clips from the Toonami intro.
Well, it was the most popular Toonami intro. It was
there were several.
Mission Accepted from Gundam Wing.
That really got me pumped. Like, I don't know, it puts this game in a totally different light, you know? Just makes this game look awesome. Like, I like it already.
Well, the game is awesome. I mean, out of all the Dynasty Warrior games that we've played, this is my favorite so
I
far.
didn't think I would be able to play this game very well, because it's like, just floating in space, it seems like this game would be impossible to play, but it's actually really easy to pick up and play. I'm really surprised.
Yep.
It's basically just the same as any Dynasty Warriors game.
What's funny, since there's essentially like 100 levels or whatever, we'll be finishing this right around the time that Hyrule Warriors starts.
Oh, wow. I was just thinking about, oh, yeah, like the Char thing. The only thing that I can think of, well, I mean, just because I'm kind of like an anime noob, but like, I'm thinking of Char as like, sorry.
No, he's fine.
Like, Char is like Sean Connery in The Hunt for Red October. Because they did something to his wife in that movie, and then he had to take matters into his own hands. You know what I mean? And make the Russians still think that he was on their side, but he was really not.
He's on his own side.
Exactly.
Well, I mean,
yeah, that's what Char is. He's on his own side. Exactly.
But the thing is, Char's not really a bad guy. He's not really for what Zeon is right now.
Yeah.
But at the same time, the way that he's going about it, he does become an evil dictator, that has to be taken down.
His anger is like rage and
in
out of
Char's
control.
revenge. So how you liking the Pirate Gundam?
Revenge is a dish best cool. Yeah, I like this. This is awesome. I really do like this.
Since your character's like a level 40 something, because pretty much you can make every Gundam amazing.
Oh, okay,
So,
I see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
Hero, yeah. Hero.
Alright, so we're inside the colony now. We've busted in, so you can see there's parts of it like all destroyed and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And just so people know from now on, in terms of the story, I am going to be skipping the narrator just because it takes too long.
Yeah, it takes
but
too long.
we'll keep the
Dead air.
the characters.
It's like all this intense gameplay and then it's like narration. Actually, because it's kind of early for us today, the narrator was almost putting me to sleep because his voice is so soothing. It was like, felt like he was reading a bedtime story or something, and I was like, ah.
Yeah, but we do need to clear something up because there seems to be confusion. Dynasty Warriors Gundam Reborn is only for PS3. It's not for PS Vita, it's not for PS4, it's not for Xbox, PC, or anything. It is a PS3 exclusive. So, I mean, and it's over 13 gigabytes to download it without the DLC. With the DLC, it's like 15 gig.
Oh yeah, I heard people were asking that.
Yeah. Wow, we make
you're
such a good
talking
team.
about You're talking about this game, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
when
I'm
we
sorry.
played this before we were OP, like it took so long, but now we're just breezing through it. But if you guys are wondering about the enemy AI, the enemy AI is based on stars. Even though we're playing this on hard right now, the enemy AI is, aside from the aces, they're pretty much pushovers. But as the star difficulty increases, they can become insane. Like, there are some missions in this game that are unbeatable even on easy, because the AI is just insane. You would need like an S-rank Gundam in order to even stand somewhat of a chance.
I was trying some of the missions we haven't done yet, and I tried beating the same one several times on easy. Well, it is much easier with a second player, I feel like.
No, actually it increases the difficulty with the second player.
Oh, really? Oh, okay.
The fact that you're playing as Danzo and Hiro and some of those other characters that are like pretty high levels, you're doing quite well. So.
I'm trying.
White Base death! Whee!
Yay! Mission complete!
Well, part of the mission's complete.
One of the missions, exactly. Then it'll tell us to randomly go somewhere else immediately.
Yep, Dozel.
No! How can we get down there that fast? Yeah, boy. Use the boost to get through. Alright, sorry. Just had to do that.
One thing that I felt that was missing from the other Toonami intros was when they say it's a Gundam, because in the other Gundam series, they didn't... It was just called the white mobile suit. They didn't refer them to Gundam. So I wanted that nostalgia thing of, it's a Gundam!
Yeah,
because they say it like 100 times in the English dub of Gundam Wing before somebody is destroyed.
Yes.
Because they had to take out a lot of the swear words and stuff like that because it was for TV. So it's a Gundam became like a running thing.
Yeah.
Alright, I'll let Slagger have his moment in the sun. I like the dub version of that scene better though. There's more feeling into it.
Okay.
The Japanese guy was just kind of like, oh, I'm gonna die!
Yeah, exactly.
In the dub, he says goodbye to the girl and all this other stuff, and boom. But because he did that, he weakened the Big Zam so that Amuro can come in and, you know, do his thing.
Yeah. Now I know, and that makes sense now. So they had to kind of censor it. That's why they just keep screaming Gundam over and over again.
You gotta remember, when Gundam Wing aired...
It was for kids.
No.
Okay. No? Okay.
No.
Well, then why did they... Oh, okay.
They edited it. Gundam Wing like so much, like for its first airing.
Yeah, I guess it's a little violent,
there was a lot of there was a scene where Hiro got injured and there was just a pool of blood that he was like lying in when he self-destructed his Gundam. They took that out for the American first airing, so it just looked like he was lying in the mud.
So even though it wasn't for kids, they still had to censor it.
Yeah, but then
it was,
the show became so popular that when
Toonami,
Toonami did something called the Midnight Run, and they aired Gundam Wing uncut, and because of Gundam's success, Gundam Wings, they brought all these different Gundam series as uncut just for Adult Swim or Toonami's Midnight Run. And that's how I really got to know a lot of these different Gundams, like Stardust Memory and Gundam 088, things like that. Or was it 088? I don't even remember all the names, but I don't really know all the other Gundam series like Zeta and Double Z and Unicorn and things like that. I only watched what was on Toonami. Yeah,
I keep forgetting Toonami was on in the afternoon a while ago.
I know.
So I didn't really watch it when it was on. Sorry. Well, I didn't have it. I didn't have cable then. So sorry.
But do you know how rare it is for like a syndicated block to come back the way that Toonami did, and the fact that I helped it like several years ago? That was so cool.
Promote it a lot.
I did promote it a lot.
And you even got to talk to Steve Bloom on Twitter.
I did.
That was cool.
That was pretty awesome.
You'll never. Yes. I'll never delete that tweet ever.
I have that tweet somewhere. Yeah. I mean, if people want to search for it, there's thousands of tweets that I've done in general. But yeah, I helped promote Toonami because originally it came back as just an April Fool's Day joke, and everybody was like, "No."
They were like, "This needs to happen for real."
Yeah, and we all got together, and for like 4 weeks in a row, we got Toonami trending every night it was on, like on Twitter. And then after about a month, they announced that Toonami was coming back.
Yeah, that's right. They did. Oh, that's right. I forgot. That's pretty cool.
Yeah. But I mean, it was off the air after the April Fool's thing. It was off the air for a while, and then everybody was just. But they brought it back too because the ratings. The first night that Toonami came back as a spoof, the ratings were the highest that Adult Swim had in like 4 years. So, I mean, they would have been stupid not to bring it back.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Well, I apologize for my noobness thinking that Gundam was for
No, that's okay. You might want to scale back, though, because if you die, we lose. You're at 0 health.
Oops.
The guy's almost dead. But, yeah, this guy's not messing around. There we go.
Good job. Whoa. See you in?
Eat this!
Whoa.
Yeah, he's out there shooting him. He's like, what's with this guy? I believe in the anime he's telling the guy to run away because it's like about to explode, but he's just there shooting his little gun, which is like mosquito bites to the Gundam. I always liked Dozel as a character though, because even though he was on the wrong side, the interaction that he had with his family and the fact he was always like, you know, he's just like this jolly guy.
He's a nice guy.
It was so sad to see him.
Even bad guys care about their families.
That's right.
And I think that is true. I was just thinking of that Get Smart movie where he's like thinking, or he like learns about every one of the bad guys he's tracing and about what kind of coffee they like and their families and what's going on with their in-laws and things like that. It's like everybody has their life.
We picked up a bunch of D and C parts. That's because we were playing on hard. I've never once picked up a B part ever.
Yeah.
Like, just so people know.
Oh, okay.
So,
all right.
I guess we go next. You got a part though. You got a D part.
Yeah, D part.
So,
ooh.
well, the more you play as this guy, that was the first time.
All right, cool.
I'd be curious how many kills and stuff you got though.
I feel I'm just gonna leave you to the cool Gundam explanations.
地球連邦軍はジオン本国侵攻へ向けて大きな足がかりを得た。しかしそのために払った代償にホワイトベースは深い悲しみに包まれていた。誰だって。
Yeah, they were gonna get married. Oops. That was the line! That was the line he used. But they didn't show it, they just have him go,
ソロモン疾患と弟ドズルの死にもギレンは動じず、連邦軍との決戦準備を進める。その姿に皇后デギンは厭戦感を強めていた。
Okay, so there's a power struggle now between the leader of Zeon, the old dude, and his only surviving son.
Oh, okay.
So usually when that happens, the younger takes out the older.
Maybe he'll accidentally.
Yeah, he'll accidentally kill his father. That's it. That's it. Well, anyway, gamers, that's going to conclude another episode of Dynasty Warriors Gundam Reborn. Join us tomorrow night as we will be playing The Cosmic Glow and find out what happens with the ghost of Solomon. Thanks so much for taking the time to watch. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. We'll see you tomorrow night with more Gundam. Bye-bye.
See ya.